So far, there is no surprise. XRP is still behaving as we expected to. Why am I saying this? Well, for months, I've been saying that we will not have a moonshot unless we make it to the moon zone in green. In addition, this is the last resistance band that we have in front of us, and every time we touched it, we got rejected to the downside, right? Fortunately, we have the 180 EMA holding us, and since we went below the bull market support in blue, as you can see, we've been bouncing between this line and our greater support right now. So, as you can see, we used it as a resistance, then we went down, support, resistance, and now the price is bouncing between both lines. I think that a decision will be made in the coming weeks. Why? Just look at the last time we penetrated a resistance band. Okay, this was our previous resistance band. Here we have a perfect confluence point between the band and the bull market support. So you see it, right? You see that the band in red is crossing the bull market support in blue. It was like the price had been attracted to this confluence point. We held it as a support before going to the upside. And right now, of course, there is no guarantee, but as you can see, we have a confluence area between the bull market line and our band, our last resistance band, and I think that the price is again attracted to this area. We had it here, and right now we have it here. That said, the situation is a bit different this time, because currently the price is trending below the line, and in the past it wasn't the case. We were above the bull market support. And according to my rules, we cannot be bullish unless we have a breakout, that the price goes above the bull market line, that we use it as a support, and that we go up. As you may have noticed, on this chart we have also the bull bear market band, and below the chart we have the bull bear market oscillator. Let me remind you that this band is made of multiple lines with different colors, and these levels are changing every week. Above the band we are bullish, below the band we are bearish. And when we are inside the band, as it is currently the case, it means that we could be transitioning into a new market phase. If you want more information about this indicator, I made a video about it. I put a link in the description. As the band is changing every week, I needed a way to keep track of what happened in the past. So I created this oscillator, the bull bear market oscillator. How does it work? Well, let's take a look. You can see that we have different columns, okay? And for each columns, we have small dots. So we have one here in yellow, we have a small dot here, a small dot here, another one, another one, another one. And we have different colors. And you see that we have exactly the same colors in the band. You can see it here. We have different colors and we have the same colors in the oscillator. When the price is above a line, the matching dot with the same color in the oscillator is above the zero line. For example, here we have the price that is above the gray line, so we have the gray dot above the zero line. Here we have the price that is below the orange line, so we have the orange dot below the zero line. So with this column, you can see that the price is inside the band because we have two dots above the zero line and the rest of the dots are below it. And this is exactly how you can keep track of what happened in the past. For example, here we know that all the dots were above the zero line, so we know that we were above the band, so the market was very bullish. Here it was the opposite, right? We have all the dots below the line, So we know that the market was very bearish. And sometimes the market is transitioning into a new phase. It's the case just right here. We have dots above the zero line and dots below the zero line. And when it's the case, you see that the zero line is white. When we have all the dots below the line, it's red. When we are transitioning, it's white. And when we are bullish, it's green. Okay? And right now, the good news is that we are inside the band, so we may be transitioning into a new phase of the market. So to sum it up, we spent the last 3 weeks below the band, and right now we are inside it, which is a good sign. We are above the gray line and above the pink line, but we still have all these levels of resistances above us. We need to go through them to start being bullish again. I think that a great move is coming soon and we will track it together. Give me a thumbs up if you liked this analysis and subscribe to the channel if it's not the case. That's all for today's video. It's time to leave the crypto lab. Thanks for watching. Do not ever be afraid to make new experiments, and if someone tells you you're crazy, just tell them. Time will tell.